Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Terminal 1, where we are building our very own beautiful, hopefully international airport. In the last episode, we managed to build our very own passenger terminal, which now means I'm accepting passenger planes. They arrive by vehicle. If I just take the roof off right now, the building, hold on. That's the wrong button, Seniac. What are you doing right now? What are you doing? We can now see they arrive by vehicle, they check in, go through security, go to the gate, get on the plane. They can also reclaim their baggage, go to the, I think it's the VIP, or is it business lounge or something like that. And it turns out we make quite a bit of cash when it comes to these passenger planes. Now, today, we need to figure out how we can make more money. It's becoming quite apparent right now. I do have a couple of loans, which if I could repay them, I'd save quite a bit of money on interest. So we'll kind of hold out for that for a minute. But basically, I need more money. My biggest issue at the moment is not having enough planes being able to land at the airport or be able to have enough airplanes in the airport at once, which is what we're going to try and do today to increase it. We're going to try and get more passenger planes come in, which might mean some expansions of the terminal. If I can't afford that, what we'll do is we'll try and maximize the revenue we make for every plane that does land. That's providing catering services, retail options, whatever it may be. We're going to try and do it. So before we figure out our game plan then, I just want to say, if you are enjoying Terminal 1 and want to see more of it, then make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new in here so you get notified when more episodes do come out. And leave a comment saying thank you for placing more, we'll do just that. Now, the way that we increase the amount of planes that can land, or amount of planes you can have in the airport, because at the minute it's capped at 5, that's done via building a ATC tower. Now, that means we'll get more planes landing, so we could always, let's just say it ups it to 10. I've got 4 stands there, 5, and then a maintenance one at 6. So you could always argue we're always going to have those planes in and us making money. Now, you also need to be careful about fuel. Fuel does like to disappear quite often. So, should we put a little order in now? Let's put a $1,000 order in real quick before the price goes up any higher. And let's build an ATC tower as well. So, build this then. It's going to require a road by the looks of it. So, I'm going to pull it. Where should we pull it? Should we put it over here, just slightly out the way? Or do I put it over here? I could put it there. It's not a problem to put it there right now. I'm going to just drop it there. So that now should give me the ability, to go up to 15 planes. That's huge. That is huge right now. So how do I then go about trying to make more revenue? So I think it's to do with our upgrades menu. And I know one of them here is the catering standards. Allows catering building. The catering service will increase the revenue from passenger aircraft when catering trucks are available. Now, that's 2,500, but if I spent 2,000, I can get the aircraft size 2 permit, which means I can get size 2 planes coming in. This one's size 0, that one's size 1, and then size 2 is obviously going to be a little bit bigger, which means more passengers, more revenue. But let's just see how we get on first then with having more planes coming into the airport. So right now, I've got 6 planes currently in the airport. So as soon as one leaves, another one can jump in. We've got another plane coming in there, which might put a lot of pressure on my vehicles, like my baggage services, my refueling services. So we might need to buy a few more vehicles for that. I've now got 7 planes in the airport. Oh my goodness me. This is absolutely wild right now, boys. Absolutely wild. So, in all aspects, we should be making money. Now, it does feel like it's slowed down slightly, as if there is like, the fact that we need a few more vehicles. Going to Tug Depot, where are you? Do we know where you are? Do I need to buy more vehicles at this point? I think I might need to buy more vehicles at this point. Let me buy... Okay, I can't buy another tug. I'm going to buy a second tug because it seems like we've got some issues somewhere. So a second tug going to gate 4. Okay, we need more vehicles, boys. we need more vehicles. So if I can get more vehicles to service the planes and turn them around quicker so I can make money faster. Right. Bought another one. Bought another one. I've got now 4 tugs. Okay. Right. Transporters. I've just bought 2 more right now. So I think they, and I'm not too sure, but I think the transporters here not only take the cargo to the plane, but I think the vehicles are also used to get the baggage to the passenger planes as well. So I might just max them all out so we've got maximum baggage vehicles. And then refueling trucks. I've got enough to buy 1 more. Right, I've now maximized the amount of vehicles I've got. So we should be turning planes around relatively fast at this point. Or at least I hope we are anyway. At least I hope we are. We'll see how we get on with this. So it is more expenses, but I'm hoping the increase in revenue is a good thing. So we got to refuel now. Price is kind of coming down. So we'll do half again. It's a lot lower than what it was. It's like $6 a gallon cheaper at this point. So I'll go in a little bit of debt just for getting the fuel. I don't mind that at the minute. Don't mind that. And then wait for this plane to leave and I can then skip for the next day. And then hopefully we can earn some big revenue. Right. Plane's out of here. Next day. I'm now $2,000 in debt after all the expenses. But it's okay, boys, because planes will now start arriving. So if I can repay my my smallest loan, which is going to take another 4 days by the looks of it, 4.5 days, I'd save 1,200 a day in repayments. That's perfect. That is going to be perfect. Right, let's keep our eyes on this then. So the only thing I need to now focus on is my fuel levels. And obviously choose to buy when it's cheap. Like, it's cheap right now. So if I spend another 1,000 big ones while the price is technically downish. Actually, I've just paid the same price I paid originally. But that's okay. Fuel is something I'm going to keep needing to buy. You can eventually unlock something where it kind of auto-buys it every so often. But as long as I keep on top of the fuel, I don't mind going in a little bit of debt. If I'm... Oh. Boys, we've got issues here with the planes. I've never had that issue before. I've never had that issue before where the planes are now stuck in a traffic jam. How am I going to fix that? That's a big issue. That's a real big issue right now. I don't have any money either to fix that. So I might need to grab this loan. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying right now that I've had to do this. I was saving that loan. But now it looks like I've got to sort this out. So that's the downside to this. Now, can I drop a roundabout? No, I can't. Right, let me bulldoze. How do I fix this right now with the 2 planes? I don't know how to fix this. Can I select the plane? Right, okay.
Please refrain from smoking on this flight.
What do I do here? Boys, what do I do here right now? I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't know what to do to fix this.
Please refrain from smoking on this flight.
Oh no. Oh no. Right, this is a big issue.
Refrain from smoking on this flight.
This is a big issue, boys. How do I... Right, if this is an issue, then we're in big trouble. We are in big trouble. So how do I stop this from now happening? What? Oh, one-way taxiways is what I needed to do. Also, I think the game is also about to crash. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I'm in big trouble. Right, so the game did crash, but I'm now back. But that has also made me very aware of an issue I did not see coming. So if I just delete all of this, and delete you to... Right, I'm just going to delete all of this here. One-way taxiway. Oh, okay, so I've got to build this anyway. And then do that. And then if I do like that, and then set it up as a one-way system. Right, one-way taxiway. If I get in, that is the way to go in. Wait, what? I'm trying to get it where it's kind of like the same spot.
846 arriving from Indianapolis has landed.
All right, it doesn't matter. We'll do it like that. Wait, what's the issue here? Huh? Why can't I build it here now? What's going on, boys? Something fishy is going on here.
Passenger flight AI 58.
Right, that's now done. So it's a one-way system. So fingers crossed that now works, okay? Fingers crossed that system now works. If it doesn't, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble, boys. Right, okay. That's one way to find out an issue for your airport right now. Have the game actually crash on you. So fuel, it's not a great price. I mean, it's the same price, 11. Why am I always getting 11 big ones right now? I don't know. I don't know at this point. But it's 11 big ones, so yeah. I've now got a third loan, which is what I didn't want. But it is, I suppose it is what it is at this point. So the real question is right now, can we actually make a profit to the point where we've got a bit more money to start doing some sweet upgrades? Now, what would be good is if we can get the size 2 planes. That would be huge for us if we could. Size 2 planes will make a world of a difference. Now, we are earning a bit more revenue, but this money is going to get instantly spent on fuel. What are fuel prices saying right now? They're still the same, which is okay. Planes are using my one-way systems, by the way, so that seems to be working as well. Seems to be working really well right now. That's what we like to see. And if I can get the 2 grand, I can get the size 2 planes, bigger planes, more money is the goal. But as I skip to the next day right now, we are instantly going to go into debt as I repay a bunch of the expenses overnight. So those loans then, yeah, we've got 4 days remaining on them, basically, on those 2 smaller ones. So I think they were like 5-day loans. There must have been like 5-day loans or something like that. Something really small. Well, I know the small one was. The middle one might have been a few more days. Right. So, oh, we're out of fuel. I didn't even realize we're out of fuel. But it's on $8. So I'm going to have to... Do you know what? I'm just going to literally refill it at $8 because that's pretty cheap. Okay, it's pretty cheap. And then we can sell it for a little bit of a profit. Right, so these are the last few planes right now in the airport. I can't skip to next day until they've all been serviced, which they will be requiring refueling. It seems very quiet. I think it's just the passengers getting the plane. There is an upgrade you can do as well, which speeds up the boarding process for some of these planes. So there is a lot of stuff we can do to become more efficient. So let's see then how much we actually lose on when you skip a day. Because many hours pass and it's many expenses. So off it goes. La-di-da-di-da. next day. So we lose about $1,500 almost, which is not too shabby. But the question is, though, how much can we potentially make? Right, so pause a second. Let's see this revenue. So my building upkeep is 1,600 a day. That's something that we can't officially change unless I'm sure there's like a policy or like an upgrade we can do that kind of technically reduces it. It might be a, let me check the policy menu. Or is it an upgrade? I don't think it's a policy. It'll be an upgrade. It will be an upgrade that will bring kind of that, like that stuff down. Now, scouting around, new options, air conditioning stuff, ride sharing, online check-ins. I'm sure I've seen something in the past that allows us to kind of bring, increase aircraft speed. That's a good one. Increase the speed of transport, reduce building operating costs. Okay, it's 2,500. Okay, I gotcha. So, in a bit of debt, which is okay, but this is where we now slowly start to crawl the money back. So we've got the fuel, we've got all the extra vehicles, we've got lots of planes coming and going right now, and it's slowly eating into our backlog of debt. So we'll slowly get there. We need more passenger planes, and as soon as we can get the size 2 planes, that means we're going to get bigger planes making more money. So out of curiosity, right, this small size 0 plane right now is 300 big ones. It's the service value is 300 big ones when it comes to a passenger gate. Right. What else have we got? We've got... Oh, that's gone as well. I'm waiting for like a size 1 to come in. You're a size 0. Are you a size 1? Ah, it's a cargo plane. So you only get 100 for that. So it does show you that we get so much more money. That's going to maintenance 100. So if we can get a size 1 to go to the passenger, we can kind of see how much that then generates. So we've made 1,800-ish for that plane. That's kind of wild, isn't it? The price difference between a passenger plane versus one that goes to cargo and one that goes to the passenger stands, it's such a huge difference. Such a huge difference, boys. Right, so there we're now going to go. We're going to skip to the next day. And we want to see... Is this the plane? Is this a plane right now, passenger? No. We just need to see a size 1 plane go into the passenger stand so I can see how much money. So, size 0, 300.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there we go.
The captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt.
Size 0. This is another size 0, right? 300. Yes. Okay, we're waiting for a size 1 plane to land. Also, I mean, I've got no fuel and in so much debt. Oh, and the fuel prices are so high. Right, I'm going to pay for a little bit of fuel. We're going to pay for a little bit of fuel right now. Are you a passenger? No, you're going cargo. So we might be at the point right now where we might need to start repaying back our loan just to be able to have some extra revenue in our bank. Size 0. Oh, if we can get bigger planes, it would be amazing. Are you size 0? Size 1 going to hangar. Right, where's all the size 1 planes right now coming to the passenger stands? What's going on here? What is actually going on here, boys? What is actually going on here right now? Oh my goodness me. Oh, that looks like a big plane.
Aircraft on approach.
Going to hangar. Oh my goodness me. Oh my... Right, we're just getting small planes right now coming in for the passenger stands. No wonder I'm not making big bucks today. No wonder I'm not going to generate the revenue to get out of debt. Oh, okay, go into the passenger gate. So you get an extra 100 big ones for the size 1 plane. I wonder how much we'll get for a size 2 plane then. That'll be the interesting kind of thing, wasn't it? Right, we're out of fuel again. Price has come down slightly. It's 11 big ones, so I'll pay for half for that. Might as well get it coming in. But that means we're going to be over 4 grand in debt. Oh, that's not good now, is it? That's definitely not good. So, 2.5 days for the repayment of my smaller loan. 2.5 days for that loan. So basically 2.5 days and these 2 small loans are then all paid off. And then we are 2 grand a day better off, which would get me out of debt. Oh, I might need to suffer for these next 2.5 days, guys. We might actually need to suffer right now for these 2.5 days. Right, fuel's going, it's 11 big ones, fuel. Gonna get a small little... Oh, the price! As soon as I bought it, went up to 14 big ones. How annoying. How annoying. Right, this last plane's going to take off right now, and we are then going to skip for the day. Right? Can we not skip? Is there another plane here or something? Oh, I think you got to wait till 11 p.m. on the evening is what you've got to do. Right, I'm now 6 grand in debt after refueling. Got to keep my eyes peeled on those prices, by the way. We have to. Okay. No need to stress, Seniac, even though you are stressing right now. No need to stress, boy. But it would be beneficial if we had a few more stands. But we got to get to the point where we're making profit first. And that will be by repaying back those loans. It's not a good idea to have all 3 loans at this stage in the game. It really isn't. If I didn't have that mess up there, I wouldn't have had to take that 3rd loan. But if I, I learned something there. So that was more valuable than anything else. We learned something. Right, loans then. It's literally a day and a bit to go. On both of them. Well, just under 2 days. Just under 2 days. So we'll try and eat into the backlog. Fuel is pretty much already gone. We're back down to 11 big ones. I'm just going to fill it up for 11 big ones. Oh, it's just gone up to 12, hasn't it? I've got to buy fuel no matter what. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. I've got to buy fuel. Otherwise, we lose out on revenue. So I'm now 8 grand in debt. Oh, no. How has this happened? We were doing so well. We were doing so well, boys. How has this happened right now? I don't know. But I'm hoping the next day, tomorrow, right now in the game, we should be debt-free on 2 loans. So I like the fact that they do pay the loans back. A lot of games that I've played recently don't allow us to repay it back. They don't allow us to repay it back. It kind of like you just maintain paying interest and then you pay the whole loan back in one go. Where I like games that do it like this, where you slowly, your repayments do slowly pay off the loan. So yeah, we're waiting for the next day. We've got enough fuel now to see us through, so should be no stress or dramas with this. There's still planes landing. And hopefully a few more pennies being made. So even paying 2 grand in fuel, we do make profit. But the issue is, while it does look like we're making profit, we're still technically losing money. And the reason for that is the profit that we make then dwindles down and disappears as we skip to the next day, because all those hours until the next day, we're just paying maintenance and interest and all that stuff. And that eats into our profit. So we then slowly lose all of that revenue we built up. So without the loan payments then, we should be making a surplus every single day. Right, there's only one more small plane just here now to get out of the airport. I think it's just waiting its turn to get turned around. Off it goes. And I reckon we'll go into 9, almost 10 grand in debt when I skip this next day. But it should be the last day we have 3 loans. After the next day, we should only have then 1 loan. He says. He says a lot, but does he say anything of any knowledge? No, he does not. Look at that, 9 grand. I just got the Steam achievement, by the way, for serving 100 passenger aircraft. Right, so we've got fuel. Great. It is pretty high at the moment, fuel. We have now to pay in our finance. Look at those loans. Minimal, boys. That one's $2,000 a day, by the way. I could save $4,000 a day by not having any loans. That's what we should be doing, guys. Yeah. But this should be the last day I have loans. The last day I have loans, baby. Oh my goodness me. Let's go. Let's go right now. This is very exciting. Very exciting. So after this day, it should be clean profit coming back in. Unless I take out another loan. No, Sonic, don't take out another loan. Don't take out another loan. Oh, this is stressful. This is... Oh, my fuel's about to go as well. We need bigger fuel tanks, right? It's $12 a gallon. Do I wait for it to change price? I might as well fill up again, right? Might as well fill up. Will it change price? Let me wait for the next hour. I bet you it goes up in price. I should have bought it. I could have paid $12. Now I've got to pay $15. Are you joking me right now? You know what? I'm not buying it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do if I don't buy it, fool? What are you going to do if I don't buy it, fool? Right, we're now clearly out of fuel. Oh, no! It's $20. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Right. Can I wait for the next day? Next hour? Okay, it's come down a little bit. It's come down a little bit. It's gone back up again. Its good demand is now high because I need to buy it. Yikes. Okay, it's the night time anyway, so we can wait. Have we paid back those loans yet? Oh, yes. Minimal. 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 Right, price has come down a little bit. I'm going to spend $3,000. Oh, it's come down a bit more. Because, you know, I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? Right, let's just order it. And then we should be getting out of debt then at this point. We should be. Right, got to wait till 11 p.m. before we can do anything. Fuel's about to be delivered. I'm in so much debt right now. Debt to my eyeballs. But this should be the last time we go in today. It should be clear profit every single day at this point. So wait for these two planes to take off. Get them out of here right now. Get them out of here, boys. Let me skip to the next day. Bam. Nearly 15 grand in debt. And how long is now left? So we've paid off the big one. The small one should get paid off shortly. Which do I need to click back into it? 28 big ones. Wow. Only $28 of a loan? What type of a loan is this? Right now. Right, is it gone now? I am now loan free. So I could take both those loans and I'll just have enough money left over, but I'm not going to. We're now going to get ourselves out of debt and try and only use loans when needed. Right. Right, boys. So this is now going to save me over $2,000 a day. So I was nearly minus 15 when that day skipped. We'll see how much we're going to be minus when we skip the next day. This is exciting. This is exciting, boys. So we just need as many planes coming into the airport as possible. And mainly I need them to be passenger planes. Because that is where the money is. That's where the big money is, boys. Right. A lot of planes should now land. Because there's none taking off to slow them down. This is another reason why we could also probably do with a second runway. That would be pretty handy, wouldn't it? That really would. Alright, plane go in. We might see another plane land. We do. We got 7 in the airport right now. We've technically got 8, but there's a few planes about to take off. And keep making me that money, boys. Keep making me that money right now. Lots of planes going and leaving and coming. Right. Very good. So, I wouldn't say that we've kind of managed to recuperate a lot of cash back. I wouldn't say that at all. I mean, the profits are not looking good. I mean, we got to pay tax as well, which is not cool. That's not cool. But I feel like we haven't made any progress. Is it me, or does it feel like I've not made any progress whatsoever? Am I about to go into even more debt? Right, that's a good price to buy some fuel, so I'll buy you. I might go into a little bit more debt here. Well, this hasn't worked out, has it? Now, the other loan, I don't want to have to wait to pay that one off, because that's going to take some fair time. But I think I might end this day skipping with less money than the previous day. But then again, I did have some loan repayments on this day. And I have just purchased a bunch of fuel. I feel like I'm worse off. How has that happened? How is it I've paid off 2 loans and yet I'm still worse off? I can't wrap my head around this. We might need to get rid of some stuff. Do I need a fire station? I mean, it's 90 big ones in admin. Maintenance, sorry. What are you? Oh, the anti-drone stuff. Yeah, we kind of do need those. Because them pesky drones literally will shut down a whole airport. Yeah, we kind of do need them. Yeah. Not good as it was. Not good right now. Not good. So maybe we could, make some progress here. Obviously, we're still paying loan repayments. We're doing building upkeep. I've got a lot of money coming in, but it's still not enough to eat into my deficit. Have I made a mistake? Did I put myself into too much debt? I think the answer might be yes. Yes, I have. Am I going to go bankrupt? Oh, good God. Please don't say that right now. Please don't say that right now. I don't want to go bankrupt. But with this current setup, though, is there any way in which I can maybe turn this around? That's an interesting concept right now, isn't it? I've only got 4 planes in, so there's like no demand at the minute for planes to land. What seems to be going on, boys? Why is my airport so quiet? What have I done? I'm not too sure. I think it might be... it's a tough one, isn't it? It is a tough one. I'm going to be even worse off on this day. It was like having loans. I made more money with loans. I don't know how that's possible, but it felt like I did. It honestly felt like I did. So I should be getting like 2 grand up here, but I've got to now buy more fuel. Now it's 12 big ones. There's not a way in which I can set the price of fuel, is there? Make subsidiary, sell airport. I can sell the airport for 1,400. I'm not going to get very far with that. No. Executives. This is to hire people. Flight information. Don't need to know about that just yet. Statistics. So my value is going up as we're getting more and more out of debt, of course. Policies. Are these policies free? I think they are, right? Let me skip to next day. Okay, actually, we're not in that much debt. We're actually doing better. We're almost $1 grand up. So that's good. Right, are these policies free, by the way? Provide power supply and aprons, get increases in revenue from cargo and passenger aircraft, but occupies transporters. Clean energy. No, don't do that. Free public Wi-Fi. No. Private jets. Allow projects to use aprons if the low demand cargo service are aprons. Refrigerated cargo. Sustainable. Nah. What is this? Flight check subscriptions doubles income from flight check service, but it becomes required service at aprons and gates. Okay, no for you. Increases income ramp service supervisors. Now, that's all stuff that sounds like I can activate it, but I'd have to spend more money after. Dynamic runway. By default, aircraft will always choose the closest runway. Depot job sharing. More than one cargo job. Gate contracts. Gate contracts commit aircraft to use gates but need to meet passengers. So, oh, no. Yikes. Increase the demand for passenger services, but aircraft must be ready to take off at the runway. This is all stuff that I'm probably going to need to heavily invest elsewhere before doing anything. Also, I've got no fuel. Right, there we go. Can I get out of this debt? Well, if I can pay back the big loan, I could theoretically take out all the loans and then hypothetically implement a bunch of stuff that's going to make me more money. That could be a thing. But at the minute, I've got to try and get profitable. This is not looking good at the moment. This really isn't. I've just now reading all the fuel, so hopefully we can eat into the backlog there, make some money. I need to get the size 2 planes, so if I could get all the loans out again, I'd go for size 2 planes. And then we'll try and get some stuff that can generate us more revenue. Probably get a few more additional stands. See if I can extend the terminal slightly. That's going to be so expensive to do that. And I think with the current layouts as well, it might be a little bit more difficult to implement such a thing. But if we could do that, it would make me so much money. It really would. It really would. I think we could extend and build another 2 there if I move the taxiway a bit further down. That could be the way to go forward. So I did delay in getting the fuel, so we didn't have as many fuel sales, so we're back to where we was. I lost $1,000 by not buying fuel early enough. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is now, right now. Yeah. Okay. We could do this, but we're going to have to find out what happens in the next episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please smash the like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.